Hello again. While clearing up the trees in order to dig the swale, there are some places, there's a lot of rocks on that piece of land. And here we have, which I find very interesting, it looks like some kind of pink quartz. I don't know how big it is, I cannot move it by hand. But for those who are familiar with gold prospecting, quartz is a very good indicative of where you can find gold. And in my area, there's a lot of gold, and about 4 to 5 miles from my place. Let me see, when I try to sit. 4 to 5 miles from my place, there is a mine who used to be called the Eustace Mine, was operating in the end of the 18th century up to the beginning of the 19th century. It was a copper mine, and it was one of the deepest mines in Canada at the time. So there's a lot of minerals, and some of them very interesting. Also, when I stopped at the university here, one of the teachers said one of his students at one point paid for this whole university tuition for the 3 years he was there by prospecting for gold during the summertime, and he was able to find enough to pay for his tuition and his living for all that time. Of course, they did not told us where it was. Anyway, we'll see. Also, what is interest to me is when I bought the property about 30 years ago. This part is part of my property, and it's not a new property I acquired, but it's just it's the next property besides the one I just acquired. But when I bought the property, my wife back then had a good friend, old lady, who had a talent for reading cards. And I know enough now to know that I don't know nothing. And it is for sure some people have a very good talent for this sort of things. Anyway, that old friend, when she did a card reading, and she told my wife the property we acquire, there's a lot of wealth on that property. That was over 35 years ago, if I believe. So that card reading stuck into my mind. So far, I did not find anything of any value on the property. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe the premonition will come to fruit. Okay, that's a subject for another video, although. Bye.